Percy Jackson and the Olympians TV show ultimately stays faithful to the book regarding the shocking twist of who stole Zeus' Master Bolt, proving various characters' theories wrong. Though book readers or those who have seen the 2010 Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the Lightning Thief movie already know the thief's identity, the mystery behind who stole the powerful lightning bolt is still extremely important to Percy's journey. The quest itself and Percy's lessons are more important than who stole it, though the thief's reasons, motivations, and deceits will continue to play a significant part in the show's future. The Master Bolt is finally seen in Episode 7 as one of the magical items in Percy Jackson and the Olympians Season 1, revealing Ares put the bolt in Percy's backpack. Though there are various theories about who stole it, including Hades, Ares, and Clarice, Percy Jackson's characters finally get the real answer in the Season 1 finale. The reveal happens to be a brutal shock for Percy as it also fulfills a key part in his prophecy from the Oracle, which also sets up future conflicts for Percy Jackson and the Olympians Season 2. Luke Castellan stole Zeus' Master Bolt in the TV show and book. In Rick Riordan's 2005 book, Luke Castellan is revealed as the titular lightning thief. Introduced as the claimed son of Hermes, Luke's role in the show before the Season 1 finale was largely confined to helping Percy feel acclimated at Camp Half-Blood, explaining campers' goals for glory, relaying backstories about himself, Annabeth, and Talia. While Luke had a relatively less of a prominent role in Percy Jackson and the Olympians Season 1 than he did in the book, his identity as the person who stole the Master Bolt is no less shocking. At the end of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the Lightning Thief book, Luke reveals to Percy that he stole the Master Bolt. He then traps Percy with a deadly scorpion, confirming that Luke is the friend who would betray Percy in his prophecy. Before fleeing Camp Half-Blood, Luke explains how he accomplished the theft. On a winter solstice field trip to Olympus, he snuck into the throne room, stole Zeus' Master Bolt from his chair as well as Hades' Helm of Darkness, and left without being caught or found suspicious. The book's version of the Lightning Thief's identity is a huge twist for Percy, and the Disney Plus TV show largely follows suit. After returning to Camp Half-Blood in the Season 1 finale, Percy realizes that Luke was the one who stole the bolt, and that he was doing so at Kronos' bidding. Luke tries to recruit Percy to Kronos' cause, but Poseidon's son rejects him, leading the demigods to swordfight before Luke goes through a portal and flees camp. Why Luke stole the bolt in the book, and Ares' involvement explained. The poster for the Percy Jackson TV show next to Adam Copeland smiling as Ares in Episode 5. Percy Jackson and the Olympians Season 1's Greek god criticisms greatly explored the underlying motivation for Luke stealing Zeus' Master Bolt. In both the show and book, Luke explains that stealing the bolt was partially due to his resentment towards the gods and Hermes, in particular, for abandoning him and other demigod children. This distaste for the Greek gods caught the attention of his ancestor Kronos, who began to influence Luke and play on his resentments through his dreams. Kronos also spoke to Percy in his dreams, but Poseidon's son rejected Kronos' manipulations, whereas Luke's anger was already deep-seated. Percy Jackson's first book explained that Kronos had influenced Luke to steal the bolt and frame Percy in order to incite another war. This largely began after he failed his quest from Hermes, which culminated in Luke receiving a phaecal scar from a dragon. Kronos convinced Luke that his talents were being wasted by Percy Jackson's Greek gods, giving him the villainous quest to steal the Master Bolt and Helm of Darkness instead. Ares then became involved when he intercepted Luke, with Kronos using Ares' dreams to convince him to hide the items and begin the war between the gods. Why Grover thought Clarice stole the Master Bolt in Percy Jackson Episode 6. Arian Simhadri as Grover looking sad aboard a train in Percy Jackson Episode 4. At the very end of Percy Jackson and the Olympians Episode 5, Grover reveals that he knows who stole the Master Bolt. In the following episode, Grover explains that the thief is Clarice, Ares' daughter, as he sensed the god of war's involvement and figured he would want to protect his favorite daughter. Consequently, Percy, Grover, and Annabeth go through their journey to the underworld and return to Camp Half-Blood in the Season 1 finale believing that Clarice stole the items. Of course, Percy's conversation with Luke would soon prove their theory wrong.